Airplane horror story message from heaven. 1장 Take off. Jenna flew from New York to Seoul to meet her family after a year. Sitting by the window, she lifted her suitcase and settled down comfortably. As the plane took off, the captain's calm voice was heard on the in-flight announcement. Hello, passengers. I'm the captain. Today, we're going to head to Seoul in clear weather. I hope you have a comfortable trip. The plane took off smoothly, and Jenna decided to keep her eyes open for a moment. 2점 First abnormal signal. After a long sleep, Jenna looked out the window. The clouds were endless. The sun was shining softly. But I felt strange. The cabin was so quiet, and the crew seemed to be moving in an uncharacteristically hurry. After a while, the in-flight screen turned on, and the captain's voice was heard again. Captors, this is Captain. You may experience unexpected turbulence and shake for a while. Please fasten your seatbelt. But after a few minutes, there was no turbulence. Jenna became more and more anxious. 3점 A strange broadcast. When the plane was halfway through, a strange text appeared on the in-flight screen. Help me was written in white on a black background. Surrounding passengers also began to whisper when they saw the sentence. Suddenly, the captain's voice was heard again. Sorry, I think we just had a technical issue. There's nothing wrong with it. I hope you're relieved. However, Jenna found the show to be even more disturbing. Text messages on the screen were changed back to normal information, but her anxiety did not subside. 4점 A missing flight attendant. After a while, getting up from her seat to go to the bathroom, Jenna noticed something strange at the end of the aisle. A flight attendant was standing in front of the bathroom, but strangely, her face was not visible. The flight attendant just stood still. Jenna felt uncomfortable and approached the bathroom, but suddenly another flight attendant approached and blocked her. Sir, this bathroom is out of order. Please use that one. Jenna tried to see the flight attendant's face, but it was strangely memorable. Is it because she was too ordinary? She went to another bathroom, but the reluctance in her mind did not go away. 5점 Second message. The plane kept going smoothly. In-flight meals were served and passengers started eating. Jenna was eating too when strange text messages appeared again. On the in-flight screen, save me, stay in the control room. This time, the sentences were longer and more specific. Passengers panicked and the crew hurriedly turned off the screens and tried to calm the passengers down. The captain's voice was heard again. This time, he seemed a little nervous. I think we're having a technical problem. We'll fix it soon. All passengers, please take your seats. Jenna couldn't take it anymore. She asked that she would like to call a flight attendant and speak to the captain. But the flight attendant shook her head and said firmly, "The captain is very busy right now. Please take your seat." 6점 The truth. Even after listening to the flight attendant, Jenna couldn't shake her doubts. There was a strong feeling that something big was going on. She sneaked toward the control room, pretending to head to the bathroom. When I arrived at the door of the control room, I heard something strange through the gap. I need to get out of here. Jenna's heart began to beat. The moment she put her hands on the door hook and tried to turn them carefully, the door suddenly opened and a man appeared. His eyes were wide open. What are you doing? Jenna stepped back in surprise. The man was dressed as a pilot, but his face was terrified. You At that moment, another crew member approached from behind and forced Jenna back to her seat. 7점 landing. The plane eventually landed without any problems. But Jenna never got a chance to talk to the captain until the end. After getting off the plane, she was confused, recalling what happened that day. A few days later, the news reported that the plane's captain had committed suicide. His suicide note said, "I saw something in the control room that day. I don't know if it was a person or a ghost, but the message was real. Save me." After that, every time Jenna was on a plane, she was horrified, recalling what happened that day. The message from the sky still lingered in her mind. The story tells the horror and mystery hidden in the mediocrity of an airplane trip. Unknown messages from the sky can evoke more intense anxiety in people than anything else.